it feels good because I had the opportunity to give something to the community, As a volunteer, you feel that sensation inside, like you are doing something for the community, and it's very good. So.
So my name is Candice, and I'm the volunteer coordinator here at Homes First. The Homes First volunteer program has been up and running for just over 2 years now. The focus of the program is to help people stay housed through an integrated two-way volunteer program that gets residents, neighbors, and donors engaged in their community. The first goal of the program is to get the residents volunteering. So reaching out to people who live in our homes, each person will have the opportunity to get involved in a suitable volunteer position in their neighborhood or at one of Homes First properties. Some examples of some of the things that our residents have been doing, sort of internally, would be volunteering at the fashion show, volunteering with winter solstice or garden cleanups, and then the residents also volunteer in their community. So some of the places they volunteer at are the Salvation Army or Evangel Hall, Habitat for Humanity, things like that. The second goal of the program is to bring in external volunteers. So recruiting people who can lead workshops for our clients, whether it be a computer tutor that comes in and does one-on-one computer lessons with the clients, or a yoga instructor, someone leading arts and crafts groups or health and nutrition workshops, gardening. We're pretty flexible, and we work with the volunteers and the clients to get stuff that fits everyone. We also bring in volunteers to assist with things like community celebrations, like Christmas, Thanksgiving, Pride, and they help out with the staff to run the programs on site. And then we also get them to do things like community events, so helping with the fashion show, with the winter solstice, and finally with our foundation. We do 2 fundraisers a year, and we get a lot of volunteers to come in and help with event assistance at the fundraiser. So Taiwan On, Homes for Dinner. And then finally, the third sort of goal of the program, it aims to work with members of donor groups. So these include teams from corporate donors, church, and service groups. And often these groups will come in and they'll either help with gardening on site, and they'll do like a huge garden cleanup for the day, or they'll come in and prepare and serve a meal for the clients. And they usually find it a really rewarding experience. The volunteer programs that we have help the residents to get out into the community, boost their self-esteem, their feelings of self-worth. It helps to increase the visibility of the agency, getting our name out there, making friends in the community. Volunteers of Homes First become ambassadors of the agency and help spread the word about the great work that our staff and that the agency does. They allow us to provide programs that benefit our residents that we wouldn't be able to provide otherwise. They work with our residents to teach them new skills, as well as give them the tools that they need to lead healthier, happy lives and to build confidence. Working as the volunteer coordinator for the past few years has been a rewarding experience. When you see a client that's normally quite isolated and they're quiet and they don't usually come down to programs, and then we do karaoke, and then they come down to karaoke and you see them just belt it out and they're Frank Sinatra, and it's just like, you just wouldn't expect it from some people. So it's nice to engage with clients in a different way, or someone who has trouble maintaining focus but can come to our creative writing workshops every week and just be engaged and just excited for the programs. And it's just really exciting to see the residents just flourish, and it's wonderful to see that it's making a difference in their lives. Mm-hmm.
Because it's fun.
Volunteer. I volunteer because I like helping others, and I'm helping myself too.
I volunteer at Homes First because I enjoy community development, and I actually like working with the tenants on projects as well.
I like to volunteer because I find if staff volunteer, it gets the tenants more involved or coming to the programs.
I think it's an organization that does amazing things for the community, and we were always brought up to give back to the community. So very simple and fun way to do it is to volunteer through the Homes First activities and events.
Well, actually, I love volunteering at Homes First. I think it's like giving back a part of what I achieve from Homes First. So that's why I always do this volunteering.
I volunteer because I enjoy doing it. It's something I've always liked. I enjoy helping other people.
I volunteer with Homes First because it allows me to build on my relationships with clients outside of a work setting. And the events Homes First holds are quite fun and eventful.
Because I just like helping out the community and everything.
It looks like it's really nice to do it, and it makes it look nice too, yeah.
And it makes you feel good.
I volunteer with Homes First because I think it's a good organization. I like to fill up my free time with things that I care about. I like volunteering with Homes First because it's flexible. So if you want to just help out once a month, you can. Once a week, you can. It makes me feel good.
It's just such a great feeling to know that you're a part of something bigger than just you, that actually has meaning and does something for other people.
You give me a bit of confidence about things that I can do. It make me regain a little bit of confidence and make me feel like a somebody.
Just knowing that I'm giving something back to the community, it makes me feel good about myself.
I feel better, and this gives me a self-satisfaction of, in my life in general, by helping others, and I learn from those that I help. So that makes my life richer.
Well, I normally feel overwhelmed. And the reason why is that when we went out into the community, I think we let the citizens see that, the residents are not really bad. They are good people. So, I'd love to see when we go out together, they do all this work, and, the community, people in it come out and see that they're all good.
Makes you feel good about yourself. Makes you feel like you're helping other people. That's always, there's no better feeling in the world than helping somebody else, right? So, yeah, I guess it should make you feel good. That's why people do it.
Happy. Very happy. Makes me feel good. I'm able to give back to the clients outside of, again, a work setting. So it's not so much business. It's more we're having fun. We're able to let loose without any judgments or getting in trouble or anything like that.
Volunteering it's an awesome feeling. It's a lot different than working, because when you're working, you kind of have a different motive, I guess. When you're volunteering, you want to do it. You're doing it for your experience. You're doing it for your personal advancement. Advancing the individual that you're working with or the organization. So it really makes me feel like I'm gaining experience and also helping others along the way.
Absolutely. They feel like they're important. Not to say they're not important, but there's a lot of challenges that they do face, that when they are volunteering with Homes First, they kind of feel like they're in charge of what they're supposed to do. They know what they're doing. They don't feel like they're having to be told. Yeah, it's a good experience for them.
Well, there's enough programs that everybody should be able to take part in one or find something to write. But they don't have to feel they have to stick to their apartment or whatever. But for me, the computer is perfect.
With the art program, some of the tenants have become more creative and using that as healing for their addictions and mental health.
At Savars here, I joined a group of ladies who do artwork, and I started out just for fun, just to try out. And I'm amazed that the production that I've done. For example, this is Savard Women Journey. I think we are on a journey, and these are the different countries that the women who live here that they came from.
I find when clients volunteer for different events, it helps them create confidence and self-esteem. They're able to take on a leadership role. They're able to engage in things that they're interested in, but don't necessarily have the opportunities otherwise.
One of the tenants that are with CAMH, she was quite excited when she seen the posting for relaxation and meditation that we were that she enjoyed doing stuff like that. So that was nice. So we've been doing it for quite a while now, and it's still going on. And she comes every Monday night.
Well, it does benefit the clients a lot because especially when we have volunteers that come in, they love when they come by because they would even sit, sometimes, and chit chat with them, and, they bring stuff for them. And as for me, along with the clients, volunteering with them also is good.
I think when we do the garden outside cleanup, the tenants and the kids get involved, so it's really nice to do the cleanups.
At 90s Shooter, I would have to say karaoke. Not only because it's the best program, I would say, within Homes First, but also because one of our clients, was the volunteer. So it really empowered her.
Oh yes, karaoke I do attend. I find it has been one of the greatest programs for bringing people together. Music seems to get people going, and once everybody got over, it's not about singing perfectly. We could even make up the songs when we didn't get it right, and it was about pure having fun. And sometimes in our lives, fun isn't something we always get to do. That was pure fun.
Because I've had a couple of participants week by week, every week at yoga, I've seen them get excited, and Bev at Savard's tells me that they, really enjoy it, and they've spoken about doing the yoga on their own and wanting to continue it.
We ended up going down to Corvette Park. We had a good group, actually. Quite a few people from around here took part in it. And we spent the whole day out there just picking up garbage, cleaning up, tidying the place up, making it, a little bit cleaner than it normally is. It's a good way to spend the day.
My favorite volunteer out of all of it would be probably Earth Day. Just because, only reason being is because we have the scavenger hunt, we have the little wrap-up party afterwards, the raffles, the trivias and everything. Yeah, because it goes on for a week, and it's a week of volunteering, basically getting involved with the clients, doing different activities with them, kind of getting a scope into what they enjoy doing. So yeah, Earth Day, Earth Week.
It's a wonderful experience, and if you haven't done it, you're missing out.
Helping other people makes you feel good, and it may be kind of selfish to say it that way, but if you feel good, then you can it's pass it forward. You can make others feel good.
You always have time to volunteer. You always have time to do something, whether it's a couple hours, a week, or a month, or whatever. And at Homes First, they're very respectful of the schedule, which is awesome.
Come out, do it, it's fun. You have lots of fun, meet new people, different experience, You never know what can lead from there.
Yes, I would say definitely, get involved. It's really, really nice to do.
No, it's my community, my neighborhood, and I truthfully do believe that we all make a difference.